What is up, guys and gals? Spac3Unicorn here, bringing you some hot frag action. So guys, this is an older video. This was me and SouthWest dueling, having fun, and I wanted to put it on the new channel that I'm currently working on, because I thought you guys might really enjoy it. And I also wanted to give SouthWest a huge shout out. He's almost at 1,000 subscribers, guys, so if you could do me a huge favor, link will be appearing in the top right. Go give him a subscriber. Let's get him to 1K today. With that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoy this match between me and SouthWest. Bye-bye, everybody. I almost forgot. If you guys could do me a huge favor as well, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe on the video, because your support is genuinely appreciated. And without you guys, I wouldn't be where I'm at, so I am truly thankful. And here we go, guys.
Zombie apocalypse.
What is up, guys? Spac3Unicorn here, bringing you some hot frag action. That is right, it is me versus SouthWest. We're going to do a little 3-match here. So I'm actually recording over the video, first of all. Reason being, I wanted you guys to get the gameplay and you can see what we're doing. And I wanted to kind of explain to you the thought process here. First of all, big shout out to SouthWest. He's my boy. Link to his channel in the description below. So this was actually the third match we played, but I wanted to give him primary spots, since this is the part that most people are going to see, and he's more in tune with the meta nowadays than I am. So the whole thing here, I was running Crystal here. I like Crystal a lot. She's a ton of fun to play. And I was just, it's kind of hard to explain it. Like, it was a little weird whenever we did these matches, because the first two matches, they felt good to me. I don't know how else to explain it. Like, it felt like, it kind of felt like the old, like whenever I used to duel all the time. It could just, everything was clicking. Like, it just felt like I couldn't do any wrong. And that was not something SouthWest could do. It's just whenever it clicks at the end of the day. I'm a bit out of practice as far as dueling goes, which isn't the end of the world, you know. I can pick it back up, and I'm still solid enough that, like I said, I can still cause some problems. But so anyways, we're just getting some little tower damage here. The reason I went Crystal here is because I know he's a jet main. I know he likes running like, well, as you can see, Andro and things of that nature. So I knew I needed something with high mobility. That was actually a heck of a shot on his part, because I was moving too. So I knew I needed something with like high mobility here to counter what he was gonna do. Like I said, this match, like he played it really well, and like SouthWest is like that. SouthWest can beat anybody on any given day, and that's just the way he is. And like, big shout out to him on that front. You know what I mean? But yeah, so we're gonna switch over here to Andro. I'm not much of an Andro player anymore. I used to play her a lot, and then she got buffed, and I kind of put her on the wayside, I guess you could say. I've never been one to run truly strong characters. It just isn't in my, I don't know how to put it. It's just not something I like to do, which is fine, you know. Yep, there's the jet pick. I missed that so close. But yeah, so we just kind of float around here. SouthWest, like I said, he's my boy. So thanks for him for giving me a chance here to run a few, get back into it a bit. I'll probably start dueling here a little bit more in the future. I don't know. Dueling to me is, it's fun, but at the same time it's not. I don't know if that makes sense. It's just one of those things where you either enjoy it or you don't. And like, while dueling has its moments for me, it's not something I thrive for, I guess you could say. Like, there was a time where I duel everybody and anybody at any given time. And truth be told, I can still do that, but how do I put this? So like, I don't even know how to explain it. So I just don't get any joy out of it anymore. Like, there's a bunch of people that want to duel me, and it's just like, okay, what do you want? But I'll start to duel here a bit more again. I'll get a little bit back in practice here, and we'll see what happens. Like I said, for this third match that you're watching right now, it didn't feel good. It didn't feel right. Like, sometimes your movement, oh, right here's the lag. Ugh. Yeah, I got a text, and then boom. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things. Like, sometimes it feels good, sometimes it doesn't. SouthWest got that game. Big shout out to him. Now we're going to show you the first two matches that we played. The reason the first two matches, it's really hard to explain unless you play like a lot of Frag. If you've played in tournaments, you'll know what I mean. The first two matches that we played, they felt really good. I don't know how else to explain it to you. Like, it felt like whenever I was like in practice, in like everything, I guess you could say, it just felt smooth and it felt efficient. You know what I mean? Not all the time. It usually doesn't feel like that. So in this scenario, it felt like that. You'll see here what I mean in a second. We're gonna hop into it with SouthWest. I actually had a pretty good ping too, which was shocking. Normally, if you watch any of my videos, I'm playing on like 100 to 160 almost every match. And a little surprised that we had that going on here. But yeah, you'll see what I mean here. So this match, everything just kind of clicked. Like the first two, you'll see what I mean. So easy kill there. Rotate down here, get these two because they came up the same side. Boom, boom. Then push over. It kind of, like I said, it felt like the old times whenever I'd duel. Like the movements felt good. I wasn't making mistakes. And that's the way it goes sometimes, you know? Sometimes it hits, sometimes it clicks. Yeah, we're going to push over here. We're going to get some cheeky tower damage. Like I said, I'm not really much of an Andro player anymore, but she is meta right now. And so I had to put her in there since I know SouthWest would bring it. He always does. Yep, we're going to float. Float, float, float. Float, float, float. Over to the other tower. Yeah, it's just one of those things. This was a lot of fun. The reason SouthWest was the first one was SouthWest, like I said, he's my boy, and there's no bad blood between us or anything like that. Not saying there's bad blood between me and many people in this game. But SouthWest is one of the guys who I could honestly expect to give me truthful criticism, because I knew I was going to be flawed, I guess you could say. I knew like a lot of things were not going to click. Just because I don't duel much anymore. Now granted, I do play on level 9 cards like all the time, so it kind of helps you out on the backside. Not a big fan of this new map though, not gonna lie to you. It doesn't play well. The AI just don't seem like they know where to go. That was a good rocket. He almost hit me off. Ugh, I'm glad I got her out of there in time. Boom, 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 boom. Float up here. But yeah, like I said, all I'm thinking at this point in the match is pretty straightforward. I gotta keep the pressure up because I know he can turn it. Like I said, he's a big time jet player. He's a very fast, high mobility sort of a player. And that's just the way he goes. He did miss his shots a little bit there with the Paku. If he aims a little bit lower, he will nail me. And that might be the end of little old Andro. Bounce him off here. So the placement for the jump there was because whichever side of the person you're on, it bounces in the opposite direction. I wanted to get him off the top shelf, so I bounced to the other side of him. Pretty simple, you know what I mean? We're going to try to be a little sneaky here with Lucha. He's going to catch me with the Frost. I knew he would. I was just hoping I would get a little closer to it. So basically all this is that bait. I'm trying to bait his AI into a position where I can go now to Crystal and float up here. And as you can see, I'm floating up, and I got the protection bubble on her. So it's just a nice little way to kind of float around the map. But yeah, we won this one. This was actually the first game we played. Like I said, the first two games, I don't know, it felt like the old times. Like right now, I'm out of practice as far as dueling goes, and I ain't even gonna lie to you. But whenever it clicks, it clicks. That's all I'm gonna say. This was the second match that we played. Excuse me. Alright. Yeah, this one was pretty much straightforward as the first one was. I stayed Andro on the main pick. Mostly because, I don't know, Andro is, like I said, she's just in a situation right now where she's really, really good. And there's nothing wrong with that. She just is very, very strong, and if you're not running her, you're losing matches if you're not running her. That's the truth of it. There's the jet. I almost timed that right, but I missed it. I missed it just barely. I'm glad I got his jet off the field there. Jet is, like I said, it's kind of his bread and butter. It's his go-to, and he can be very, very nasty with it, you know. Now we're going to push up a bit. We're going to sit here. Basically, all we're doing at this point is we're observing for where his AI are breaking out of on the respawn. The reason that's important in that scenario is I don't want to push into a bad play. Like his frost came through there and really helped him. I'm not sure entirely. I shouldn't have gotten away there. The damage burn off should have been a few more, but we got away at the end of the day. So we're going to take that cheeky damage right there. We're going to hop over here to Lucha. We're going to pressure the other tower. Like I said, this is just one of those things. Like the switches felt good. It's hard to explain. So like whenever you're in practice, you're switching on point. Your mechanics are good. You're not missing shots. This is how it used to be. Whenever I duel, is I wouldn't miss. It was okay. I know what I have to do. Let's go for that goal. And these first two matches, it just clicked again, it felt really good, and I'm glad it did whenever it did, because SouthWest he's no joke. He's very solid. Anybody that says otherwise is lying to you. So what we're gonna do here, fall back on defense a little bit, and we got to get rid of this Paku. I was actually really surprised that he ran Paku. Paku's not run much anymore. He's still an okay tournament pick, but I wouldn't run him in a situation where almost all the cards are available to you. I kind of figured he was going to hop back down there. The reason I stayed in there was to play that health pack. I knew he was going to get some damage on me just because Andro couldn't one-shot his jet in that situation. Trying to sneak by him here, get to the health pack again, and yep. Well, the key reason I stuck with that number one, now I get the protection bubble, and I can rotate because I knew I had Crystal and Lucha on the other side. Yep, here we go, a little more cheeky tower damage. But like I said, the first two matches, they just felt really good, and sometimes it clicks and sometimes it doesn't. I can get back in practice, and if I do, I'll be a handful for everybody. But the truth is, I'm out of practice. It's okay though, you know, like I can still love coaching. That's probably my favorite thing to do now. I don't really do much as far as tournament front goes. I do occasionally, like I said, I occasionally duel somebody, but like I said, I'm not consistent enough anymore to truly run with people. But we did pretty well. First two matches clicked like they used to, like whenever I was grinding 400 or 500 matches a night. And that's just what it is. Big shout out to SouthWest again. Thank you, my friend. And you guys have a fantastic night. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to work on this a little bit more. I'll get back in shape here for dueling. And maybe we'll start to do a little series where I just kind of go at everybody. It's been a minute, you know what I mean? But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this. Part 2, Bridges map. Anybody interested? Have a fantastic night, everybody. Bye-bye.